Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me for this special clearing to gain more clarity on your connection, let's say. So this is for you if you have been kind of struggling with, what is my connection with this person? Is this person my twin flame, or is this some kind of other connection? Or you just want more clarity on next steps moving forward in the connection and what your soul is calling you to do. Now, obviously, personally, I don't feel it's appropriate for anyone to tell anyone else, oh, this is your twin flame. No, it's not. Anything like that. Only your heart and soul really knows the truth. But what this clearing is designed to do is to help you connect more with your own inner wisdom, your own inner knowing, what your heart and soul already knows to be true, and removing blocks to connecting with that and kind of being secure in that understanding and trust with yourself and with your own heart and soul. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Right now we are doing our prep to work. That's connecting with Source, which is the energy of God's source universe that clears the programs, clears the blocks, addresses everything that needs to be cleared, and also points out on the charts with the pendulum the things that need to be cleared. So we're connecting up with Source, asking permission of your soul to do the clearing, and clearing away any negative influences, any negative energies, anything that is not for your highest good, so that we're only working with your highest and greatest spirit guides, angels, that sort of thing. Okay, so only positive energies, and let's make sure we are prepped to work here. Okay, and so where do we want to start with this? So integrating divine union, and this is all about relationships, especially a twin flame connection, and even the relationship with yourself. And so let's see what Spirit has for us here with that to help you connect more with your heart's own inner knowing. And so we're working on you specifically, you as an individual. And let's see what we have here. So chart 1C, consciousness adjustments, clearing any integrating of healing. So clearing any blocks to really integrating this healing, to really integrating any other healing you've done around this topic specifically, or relationships, twin flame connection generally. Let's see where we want to go next. Chart 2B, divine union. Sweep, so doing a clean sweep of anything and everything that needs to be cleared here. We don't necessarily need to know what it is, but just clearing anything and everything that can be cleared, sweeping it away. Chart 5, energies. Any energies of feeling drained. It can feel very draining sometimes in a twin flame connection, especially if you are maybe feeling the other person's energy, if there's bleed over between the two of you, if they're questioning the connection, what is this, what's going on here? You can pick up on that and feel it, and you can feel it as if it's yours. So clearing any influence that the other person is having on you. Probably completely unintentional, but just clearing all of that. So chart 9B, divine timing. Time cradle, clear. And chart 15, trust. Integrate, clear, like integrating that trust in yourself, in your own inner knowing, your heart's own wisdom, your soul's own wisdom, being able to integrate that trust in that and really trust yourself, which is a large part of what this journey is all about. So chart number 16, evaluating. Unknowns, clear. Yeah, that unknown factor in all of this can be very scary, very unsettling, especially if, you're not together with the other person in the way that you would want to be. It can be like, well, is this ever going to happen? And it can make you question things. So clearing that. Chart 17, judgment. Deactivating really any judgments about the situation, about yourself, about the connection, about the other person. Someone might be feeling bad about themselves because it's like, oh, this person doesn't want me. They don't like me. Why am I bothering with this? So any of that kind of thing. Clearing that. So chart 24, master self, which is so important. This journey is largely a journey of self-mastery. Okay, so clearing any trauma, PTSD residues, particularly around trusting yourself, trusting the divine, trusting, your true heart's desires, clearing all of that. Chart 26, receivers. Clearing the receiver, making it easier for you to receive accurate information, from your heart, from your soul, from the divine, so that you can trust that inner knowing and truly receive it. 31, God, Spirit. Open, clear, being open to God and Spirit, open to the divine, and receiving that wisdom from the divine, receiving that knowledge, receiving those downloads. Okay, where do we want to go next? Chart 33, core energies. Fusion, clear. So really feeling, again, that connection with your heart, with your soul, with the divine. Okay, from 0 to 100 out of anything and everything that can be cleared with this modality. How much have we cleared? 100%. Anything else here? Okay. So mopping up for this one. Seeing what we need to do next. So where do we want to go next? Okay, giving freedom. And while we're clearing, we are running our vortex wheel of light from vortex healing in the background, generating any other healing energies that need to be brought in to assist in this clearing through vortex healing. So let's see where we want to go specifically with giving freedom. So chart 3, physical incarnation wounding. Experience suffering to teach overcoming it. So yeah, clearing around any ways we are doing that, because it can be valuable in some ways to experience that, but it doesn't mean we need to just keep doing that forever. Chart 7, disappointment. Replace old friendship habits and patterns. So yeah, maybe looking at the way that you've been relating to your twin or to people generally that you're friends with or in relationships with, and also really just clearing any disappointment that might be influencing things here, and bringing in justice into the situation, bringing in more love of life, clearing any guilt, clearing any sacrifice, so that you can move forward with more peace. Okay, chart 11, uneasiness. Changing to ascend, clear. Okay, so making any changes that are needed to help you and this situation ascend. Ascend into higher understanding, ascend into maybe a deeper connection with the other person, ascend in whatever ways it needs to. Bringing in forgiveness, bringing in contentment. Okay, chart 15. Clearing any unforgiveness and any inability to hear the truth. Hear the truth, see the truth. So clearing that. Chart 20, accepting grace. Being in the flow naturally. So spending more of that time in connection with your soul, your heart, where that true creativity, that true understanding and insight comes from, so that you are able to look within and find the answers that you need, because really all of the answers that you need are already within you. Your soul already knows what is going on in this situation and, anything else that you need to know. So chart 25, willingness, be loved by God, is the item that comes up. So letting yourself be loved by God, and particularly through that love, letting the knowledge and insight, the understanding, the truth that you need come in, whether it's about what this connection is or what the next steps are that your soul would have you take with it. Just bringing in that love of God that comes with it, more clarity. So chart 32, magnificence. Possibilities, being open to the possibilities in whatever way that's needed, possibilities of how things could actually work out, possibilities of, maybe this person really is my divine counterpart, twin flame, twin soul, whatever word you use for the connection, and maybe they actually do feel as much as I feel, but they're scared or overwhelmed, or, not that that excuses anything, but it's an explanation that doesn't make it so personal or make it feel so personal. So possibilities, and chart 33, self-harmony, which is so important. Feeling that peace and harmony within yourself, with all aspects of yourself, that self-harmony with your heart and your soul and the divine within you, the space within you that already has all of the answers that you seek. Okay. So from 0 to 100, out of anything and everything that can be cleared with this modality, how much have we cleared? 100%. Okay, how much do my high self and your high self agree to that? 100%. And from 0 to 100, how much is the soul receiving this clearing, absorbing this clearing, and allowing the shift? 100%. Okay, where do we want to go next? So right now, if you're not already sitting or laying with your eyes closed, I invite you to close your eyes if that feels good to you, and visualize in your mind, intend to connect with the version of you at some future point that already knows all of the answers to this question that you're asking that has already experienced and lived through, whatever is going on right now that is causing you to question things, and just notice that version of yourself standing before you. Take note of what they look like, what stands out about them, and connect with them in some way that feels good to you. Maybe they hold out their hand and you reach back and take their hand, or maybe they open their arms to you and you reach back and they hug you. Something like that, where you are making contact in whatever way feels good. And as you connect with them, feel the love and care that they have for you, as well as receive the insight from them that you need based on their experience, having already kind of lived through what you've been going through and coming to some kind of resolution about it. And ask them if they have anything they would like to share with you, anything they would want to give you, and maybe they have something to tell you, maybe they have a gift for you, and just take a moment to receive whatever gift they would like to offer you. Accept it and, keep it with you in whatever way feels right to you, and then thank them for coming to help you and say goodbye to them in whatever way feels right. Again, whether it's holding their hand or something like that. And then allow them to step back. And as we finish up here, we're about 95% done. We want to go back to our vortex wheel of light and channel rainbow energy to help with this process, to help bring in some peace and clarity. And next we are catching the system up to the healing and clearing that we've done here, so that all bodies, all minds, all layers, all levels are all caught up with the fact that we have done this clearing, we've cleared all blocks to a deeper understanding and clarity of the situation that you're in, and it's okay and safe to receive this knowledge. We're all caught up with that. And energizing the system, bringing in Divine Mother for a sense of peace. Channeling Gaia mantras for grounding of this clearing and of the answers and insights we've received. And sinking back into the ocean of divinity to allow the divine to do whatever the divine needs to do to bring this clearing to its greatest level of completion. And so that's a wrap. With a clearing such as this, the answers might not come immediately, or they might, you never know. But I would say give it 3 to 4 days to complete the healing, and just be aware over that time what happens, whether you get a sense of internal knowing that answers your questions about the situation, or whether you see signs and synchronicities that help answer this question. Just be open to whatever form the answers are coming in, and if you would like a specific answer, maybe even asking your soul, your higher self, God, the divine, whatever higher power you would like to ask to send you a certain sign that will work for you, that you will understand and will make sense to you. It's okay to do that. And so after clearing, you want to drink a lot of water, like more water than you would normally drink, to help flush out any energies, any toxins, anything that's been brought up by the clearing and needs to go. And I thank you so much for joining me for this clearing. I hope that it truly helps you and provides you with the support and information that you need. And I wish you all the best. Namaste.